Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime. Please enjoy the show.
It's the corner where the trees at.
Is this the passing of the torch, right? Is this what this signifies?
It comes down to that front office and what they feel is most important.
The champ is here. We've touched down from a higher plane. Why you made it here?
We always look forward to that week because it was always intense.
You know that we ain't coming back. We about to.
The man, the myth, the legend, Dante Hall. My favorite player growing up was Dante Hall. I love you guys in the show, but Dante was my guy.
Get to dashing because you done on the warfare.
It's week 9, and we've got another AFC Classic on deck. The Kansas City Chiefs hit the road to take on the Buffalo Bills in what could be one of the best matchups of the year. The Chiefs are 1.5-point favorites in Buffalo, and you know Mahomes and Josh Allen always deliver fireworks when those two square off. To make it even better, or not better, Tony Romo and Jim Nantz will be on call for this one. You can already hear the drama building. FanDuel has every angle covered, from Mahomes' passing yards to Kelsey's receptions, to how this defense plans to slow down Josh Allen and James Cook. Want even more action? Build your own same-game parlay and ride with Chiefs Kingdom all Sunday afternoon with fast payouts and an app that's smoother than a Mahomes no-look throw. FanDuel makes every snap feel much bigger. And don't forget, every Friday on Chief Concerns, we drop our best 5-leg same-game parlay for the weekend. Plus, JD's 10 keys to victory, breaking down exactly how the Chiefs can handle business in Buffalo and stay atop the AFC. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and make every snap count. Chiefs, Bills, Romo, Nance, big-time football, and a chance for Kansas City to make another statement. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Keys and Cash with Dunn and Dash. My name is Marcus Dash. Right there is my brother Teja Dash. And ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween. Hope everyone's having a great night. Hope everyone's eating their candy, getting their stuff in, getting all types of candy, man. Teja, you're a Reese's guy. It's your number one.
I'm a Reese's a peanut butter cup guy. Yeah, probably next would be probably Snickers.
Okay. All right. I don't think I've ever seen you eating a Snickers bar, but okay. I've never seen you eat a Snickers bar. Well, we didn't really grow up in that.
How many candy bars do we have lying around the house? What do you mean? Like what?
That's true. That's true. We didn't really grow up.
That's when you go to the store, you get one and you have it, unless you just have like a plethora of candy bars everywhere. And this isn't Willy Wonka's factory, so I mean,
that is true. That's
true. I will say, I will take if I had like a candy bar to an island, frozen ice cream Snickers bar. Now that's the best. That is the best.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Go-to. I don't really have a candy bar, but I would say my go-to would be like Starbursts, pink and red Starbursts. Oh yeah. Oh, Marion Oliver with the happy Halloween, fellas. Stickers is the winner for me.
Peanut M&Ms are good too.
Yeah. If I had to pick a candy bar, I'd probably go Twix. Would be mine. Twix would be mine.
Go on, Twix is okay.
The Twix is good. Twix actually had a pretty good frozen one too.
They do have a pretty good frozen one. I like that. I like that as well.
Mike Brand says Marcus is Baker and Teja's Kurt Warner.
I'll take it.
That is true. That is true, Mike. I am Baker Mayfield for Halloween. Today I got my creamsicle Buccaneers jersey on, throwback Buccaneers jersey. And I got to say, it's fitting because it is betting show tonight. And I got to say, I woke up, feel pretty dangerous, Baker Mayfield style, after the week we had last week with our bets. So I feel pretty good about tonight. I hope everybody else. And I do know we had a lot of people who tailed. I know people tailed your bets, Teja, and Mike Brennan did. A few people tailed my Sports Equinox bet that I had on Monday night that I posted on our Twitter account. So we had a lot of people making the moolah Johnny Manziel style. But I'm Baker this week. I'm not Manziel, but nonetheless. But yeah, so we hope everyone is enjoying their Halloween tonight. We're happy that everyone is sticking around with us tonight. So JD is going to be doing his keys to victory at the end of the show. So we're going to be doing flip-flop. So tonight, Teja and I will be doing the bets, telling you guys how we're kind of looking at this week with this game. And at the end of the episode, JD will come on for his keys to victory because I got to dip out of here at right around the 9:15 for a Halloween party that I'm going to. So, JD says JD probably be on around 9, a 15-minute keys to victory. We'll wrap things up, and I'll probably be out of here probably 9:20, really.
At what point do you send him the Judge Judy
I mean, once he gets his case of victory, his case of victory probably lasts about 15, 20 minutes. So in theory, we'll probably be off the show by like 9:20, 9:25. If I had a,
you already went up to 25 now.
I mean, that's kind of how things roll on the show.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
Hey.
That's I understand that. I get that. So let's see. We got a lot of people in the chat tonight. I appreciate everybody tuning in on Halloween night. Probably sticking around watching maybe some of the World Series. Maybe watching some NBA basketball. The NBA Cup started tonight. Our Sixers are playing. It's halftime in that game right now. And then you have obviously our show. So and Halloween movies. I know you're going to be doing Halloween movies all night. You and your wife, Harry.
I'm gonna have a beer and watch some Halloween movies. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, nice. And I'm gonna have some White Claws tonight and enjoy myself. And for that, I will post the photos next week. But my girlfriend will be going as myself. She'll be being me in my Cobra Kai flag football uniform. So I'll be as Baker. She's going as me in my ridiculous Cobra Kai red and yellow outfit for tonight for our Halloween party. So she'll be fun. She got a wig that almost looks identical to my hair. So it'll be funny to see her in that. So yeah, you're not doing any Halloween parties this year?
No Halloween parties for me. Just go to the bar, watch a little of the Dodgers game. Be annoyed about how many people are there, and pretty much leave at that point. Come and watch some horror movies. I don't think we have candy. I think we have some candy here.
Wow.
I know. I'm not dressing up, dude.
You hung up the cleats on the costumes, huh? You're really embracing the old age.
I haven't. Yeah, I mean, older people dress up. What do you mean?
I know. I'm making a joke. I mean, you're going to a bar during Halloween. You know, not talking to the bar. Anybody who's going to a bar during Halloween.
Do it on Halloween.
What's that?
You knock on doors and trick or treat. What do you mean? Go to a bar on Halloween?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I'm sure a lot of people will be dressed up at the bar. I mean, that people.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. Most people are going to be dressed up as Dodgers players, but yeah,
that's true.
Yeah.
Sasha Marks is drinking White Claws. He's going to the white girl. I like White Claws. Low calorie. I like them. I don't feel guilty drink. Yeah, it's okay. As a white girl, I take offense to that. And Will says forever team Teja. There you go. Teja still's got his people.
Yeah. I mean, after a 5 out of 5 week, I better.
Yeah. Which y'all Reese's Snickers are always go-tos. Halloween special go-tos are Chico Sticks. I don't know.
Chico Sticks. Are those like the pixie? Is that like a generic pixie stick?
Chico Sticks? Chico Sticks. It's a candy bar. Oh, yeah, I've never seen these before. Yeah, Chico Sticks. Have you heard of them? No.
Like a pixie stick?
No, it's legitimately a candy bar.
No. Oh, you're sharing screen for this. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I've never heard of it.
I have never seen that before in my life.
Yeah. Chico Sticks, huh? I wonder if is that a Midwestern thing?
It looks too. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it looks too chewy for me. I'm out.
See, I actually be in for the chewy.
I don't like chewies. Do you like high chews?
No.
It's chewy. I mean, it's right up your alley.
Yeah. Coconut and peanut butter. Ooh, that's kind of good. It's like a Samoan candy bar, like a Samoa Girl Scout cookie candy bar. Kind of in on that. If that's what it is, yeah. Halloween is the only time you can find them. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna maybe check
seasonal candy bar. Okay.
It's crispy that becomes chewy. I don't know. It's kind of pretty.
I mean, doesn't everything become chewy after a while? I mean, you chew it enough, it becomes chewy.
Whoa, you should have that California thing, hard and brittle. Ooh, whoa, weak California.
I'm a brittle guy. I do like some brittle. I like some toffee brittle.
Okay. Chico Sticks are delicious. Hippie Cypriot, big fan. We got a lot of Chico Stick fans. We got a lot of chicks who are also fans of Chico Sticks.
I feel like I need to apologize for not being up to date on my Chico Stick.
They're saying it's a California thing too, so that's even double
I know. I'm really weak. I'm out.
Oh man. All right. So so like I said, we're gonna get into the betting aspect of things. Big week. Got the Bills on Sunday, 4:25. Jim Nantz, Tony Romo on the call. Gonna be exciting stuff. Gonna hear a lot of Romo going nuts over like just the most simple throw by Allen or Mahomes. Oh my God, Jim, this is insane, Jim. We're gonna see a lot of that kind of stuff, which is fine. It kind of goes with the.
I don't know, Jim. Josh Allen looks back.
So yeah, so seeing, I'm gonna do a quick little run through of seeing who's in tonight. We've already kind of said a few of your guys' names, but I don't want to leave anyone hanging. JD set a standard here. I gotta follow the standard. Will. Yep. Money Man Teja 5 for 5. Gary Holland, I'm so ready for Patrick Mahomes and the receiving crew. Hey, me too, buddy. Me too, Gary. Linda Hunter's in here. What's up, Linda? Demetrio Spence, Mike Brennan, my guy, Mike, who made some do-re me from the show last week on our Twitter account. So, Mike, hey, appreciate you, buddy. You are feeling it, man. Linda Hunter, Frozen Milky Ways, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Okay, yeah, there you go. So people feeling with you on that. Will, Teja got me feeling like Kingpin with those picks swimming in the money, literally paying bills and making my life easier. Wow. That's a hell of an endorsement.
I mean, I almost feel like pressured because it sounds like you're betting a lot on these things.
Marion Oliver versus candy corn. I've seen a lot of people dogging candy corn this week. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I don't think it's the worst thing ever, but I've seen a lot of people dogging it. It's like,
don't act like when you open your bag when you were a kid and you have those little clear bags of like 6 candy corn. You're like,
No, I was. You heard me. My favorite was Starburst. I mean, I didn't mind. I didn't mind the candy corn. I didn't mind them. That's interesting. What you all says the Chico Sticks is kind of like the inside of a Butterfinger. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, it's the best part of the Butterfinger is the inside. Butterfinger. I actually do like Butterfingers. Yeah, and Crunch Bars too. Actually, that's my go-to movie theater.
Crunch Bars are kind of weak.
When I go to the movie theater, they have the bunch of crunches. It's like the Crunch Bars in little bitty pieces. That's my go-to at the movie theater.
Do you like Mr. Good Bars?
No.
They're exactly like Crunch Bars.
Are they?
Yeah, identical. Just small. They come in like little rectangles.
Yeah, no, I remember those. I didn't like the wrappers. I never tried them when I was a kid. I just hand them over just to collect for my friends.
You like it right up your alley.
Will, no pressure.
Almond Joy's good too.
Not Almond Joy guy.
You're not a nut guy.
No, don't like
nuts. They're delicious.
Yeah, not a big nut guy. No pressure, Teja's extra, but I wasn't expecting so much returns. Just another reason I'm Team Teja. I went 4 for 5 last week on the show. So I mean, let's not act like I'm chopped liver over here, buddy.
Oh gosh, we're tied now, aren't we?
We are tied. So you had a 5-5 week, and I went 4 for 5. We're still tied. So that's
we're still tied. We weren't tied before. That's how.
Yeah, okay, but like you should have really leapfrog me. You didn't leapfrog me, but you should in theory have. Before we get to the betting aspect of things, next Friday. So obviously it's a bye week next week. So next week we'll have the grade show on Monday. Wednesday we'll have a preview show. I believe we're gonna have Mike Pinnell come on the show Wednesday and just talk about the kind of whirlwind of the last 2 months for Mike. So he'll be coming on Wednesday to talk about stuff, and we'll preview. Just talk about bye week stuff and storylines. And then Friday we're gonna have a little bit of a different show next Friday. So we kind of talk about, you guys know we're Sheep Concerns. We're a loving and family community here, and we try to bring people together. That's kind of what we do. And I kind of concocted an idea this past week as I saw 2 content creators kind of going at it on Twitter. And it's been kind of a year-long feud between the two of them. You guys know Lance the Spoken. He's been a guest on our show. He co-hosted a couple weeks ago. He has his own podcast, The Spoken. He has beef with the radio show for The Drive, the co-host of The Drive on, I don't know what station it is, Carrington Harrison, big-time name in the Kansas City area. They kind of have a beef with each other. It's been ongoing for a few years. And I kind of said, hey, like, you guys need to kind of end this thing. And we're getting close to Thanksgiving, and you guys watch Seinfeld. Festivus is a holiday from the show Seinfeld, and it's pretty much the airing of grievances. You air your grievances, you get it out there, get it out of your system, and you guys make up and move on. So that's kind of what we're going for with the show next Friday. So it'll be myself, Teja, and JD. We'll be right in the middle of this thing, kind of moderating the debate to say, kind of have these guys voice their opinions of why they, because, in the cheap content creation world, I kind of hinted at it a lot. Everyone's kind of off their own side. Those people, want to be the only show that Chiefs fans will watch or listen to. So they go on these Twitter battles. We're never really part of this stuff, so thank God. But people will dog each other, and it's like, this guy, they'll make fun of a person. And I'm not a big fan of bullying, but especially when you have, just people just going at each other for no reason. I mean, like, I had to explain to somebody the other day, like, why are you doing this? What's the, like, my girlfriend was wondering what this whole thing was with Lance and this guy. She was, why don't they like each other? I was like, man, they have like pretty much a spat over Chiefs takes. And she's like, they don't like each other because the Chiefs takes. I was like, yeah, because the Chiefs takes, they don't like each other. And
I'd rather fight over cheese steaks. Okay.
Yeah. And she was like, that's like the most, like, how old are these people? I'm like, they're grown men. And she was like, wow. I was like, yeah. I was like, so we're going to use our platform for these guys to talk it out, hash it out. And then hopefully, we can start to see some, two guys can go in the positive direction and, stop taking shots at each other on. One of them has a big radio platform, and one of them has a pretty big Twitter following in Lance. So hopefully these guys can, hash it around the show. It'll be entertaining. I mean, I'm probably going to be laughing at some of the stuff that's said. I'm not going to lie. I want them to come up here and kind of air it out, and at the end of it, be done with it. It'll be funny. It'll be very enjoyable. It'll be very different from the Chiefs content creation. And plus, it's bye-week time. So, like, it'll be cool to see two guys kind of go at it and be fun, nonetheless. It'll be nonsense. The two grown men are that mad at each other about Chiefs takes they have. They don't like each other. It'll be funny in that respect. So, yeah, it'll be a debate. It'll be funny. It'll be fun. And it'll be a good time. Next Friday night, that'll be that at 8:15. I hope you guys can make it and join. I think we'll have a lot of people on for that show because a lot of people in the Chiefs community are very, I guess, interested because there's a lot of very polarizing guys, Carrington and Lance. So a lot of people will be interested to see what both of them have to say to each other. So it'll be entertaining at the very least.
That's a good call, Sasha. I hope one of them takes out a restraining order. Actually, the loser of the argument gets a restraining order put on them. That's one of the stipulations we have.
And honestly, there probably won't be a lot of Chiefs talk on that show. That's the irony about it. There probably won't be a lot of Chiefs talk on the show. It's going to be more of why these guys have beefs with each other throughout the years, and it all has to do with Chiefs takes on Twitter.
We'll mix in some, maybe some old takes revisited.
We definitely, because I've already gotten
receipts, as they say.
Yeah, there's some receipts that'll be that I've already been told to air while this show is going on. So it's going to be a great one, guys. Really, please tune into this one next week. It's going to be hilarious at the very least. Mike Brown, Chiefs fan fighting Chief fans over who knows better than Veach for the multi-championship team. Exactly. Pretty much. Will Carrington very strong with his Chiefs take, so is Lance. No surprise. Yeah. I mean, I was already trying to mend fences on Twitter this week. You guys will do area clearances and be good after that. And I think Carrington was like, yeah, that's your goal of it. I'm going to share mine. I was like, okay, yikes. And then Lance was pretty much saying the same thing. So, we'll try our best, but it'll be entertaining nonetheless. So we hope you guys enjoy that next Friday night. So that's next Friday night. And then the following week will be get right back to Monday, Wednesday, and post-game shows, and Friday and post-game shows. So that's the layout of the next 3 episodes. So we hope you guys are ready for that. But with all that to say, let's dig in to our bets for the week. So let's do it. I'm trying, Sasha. I'm trying. At the very least, it'll be entertaining for us. If we can't bring them together, at least we'll get some laughs out of it, at the very least. Oh, boy. Stanley Moody, I didn't know Baker Mayfield was on tonight. Where's Marcus? I don't know. We tagged each other out. Marcus is taking the bye week with Baker Mayfield right now. That's what's happening. But we swap places tonight. Marcus actually.
The way Baker's been playing lately, I think to that bye week 2 weeks ago. But yeah.
Come on.
Hey,
you can't talk about him like that. Come
on.
All right, so this is last week. So Teja went 5 for 5 last week. Hit everything. The Marcus Mariota, they came down to the wire towards the end of that game. But Marcus Mariota nonetheless got the 25 yards rushing. I had 5-5 for a second, but then Marcus Mariota fumbled the ball on one of his last runs that lost 2 yards. So he had 30 yards, then he lost 2 yards, got 28 yards. Yeah, so I went 4 for 5. Teja went 5 for 5. So season total, Teja and I are tied dead heat, 23 of 39. Remember, week 1 of the season, we had a void bet of Xavier Worthy because he got hurt in the first quarter of the game. So nonetheless, we're tied right here. So if you bet Teja's bets, I know Mike Brandon did, and I know Will did. You made some cash. And then while I didn't hit my bet that I posted on the show on our account, so Monday is a yearly thing they call Sports Equinox Day. It's the first day. It's the only day where you have all three of the same sports playing on the same day. So you had World Series, you had NBA, and you had NFL, Monday Night Football. And that was the first day of the sport. They call it Sports Equinox Day. It's the first day of that. And I put that bet on our account, or on our Twitter account, early in the afternoon. I think it was like 1 or noon. I posted that. I put 25 on it. I won near $4,000 on that bet, and that's the bet I placed on our Mike Brennan. There you go. I hit that 12 legger you posted too. So yeah, Mike Brennan also hit this one too. So Mike Brennan really dominated. So we both so if you guys are following our account, our Twitter accounts, if you guys follow the show, you made money last week. I gotta say, after hitting this bet, I am on top for the year, Tej.
I would hope so. If you weren't, that means you were having a really bad year before that.
You have problems if you're not. But So nonetheless, Teja went 5 for 5 from our show picks, and then this bet that I posted on our Twitter account on Monday afternoon. So you guys are following the right show. And I said today on our Twitter, there is not another show within the Chiefs kingdom that automatically has a Chiefs show dedicated to Chiefs prop bets. And that's one thing we do for you guys. I know we have JD on the show, which is great. We're one of the few, if only, Chiefs shows that has a former player who's on every day talking to you guys. And on top of that, we have a show dedicated to prop bets in Chiefs kingdom. I know there's a lot of betting shows. People talk about all of the NFL bets. We are only dedicated to Chiefs games. And the Equinox bet was more fun because our Sixers were playing as well as the Chiefs. So I was able to kind of mix and match with that. And then I threw in the Dodgers to win that game. I mean, if you bet on that, like I know Mike Brennan did, that didn't end until like 4 a.m. So, hey, we rode that thing out all day, and I haven't caught up on my sleep since that night. It was hard for me to go to sleep after that, after this one hit. But nonetheless, I'm gonna sleep good this weekend. All right, guys. So we're gonna get into Week 9 bets here. So, Mike, I hope you enjoyed that cash flow that you made, buddy. So here we go. Week 9 bets. Here we go. Yeah, Will, you know it. VJ Eshkin, baby. Oh yeah, baby.
Of course he does.
VJ Max, baby. VJ Max. All right. Tej, take us away with your Week 9 bets, buddy.
All righty. Let's go. I'll go in the order that you have listed. It's a little different than my order. Okay. I'll go Allen. Yeah. Allen 8 rush attempts. So Allen's rush attempts in the last 7 games of the Chiefs in no order. 11, 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 10. So the least he's had is 10. That's a no-brainer. I mean, I'm taking all of Allen's stats for this season. I'm just throwing them out. I'm saying, like, forget the trends. I'm going more what happens when he plays KC, because that to me is more important than what he's been doing to beat different opponents. Like, I feel like he's going to fall into a different kind of Josh Allen this weekend. Mahomes, 25 rush yards. So Mahomes has had at least 28 rush yards in his last 6 out of 8. In those games, he's averaged 46 on the ground. I took away the sample size of him versus Buffalo because this year is a little different of Patrick Mahomes. He's running a lot more than he's ever run before. So I'm just going strictly this year and what I think he'll need to do. It'll be a little more of it's not a harder defense because Buffalo has its problems for sure. But I just feel like these teams are going to tighten up against each other, and he's going to have to just do what he has to do to pick up yards. So I think he's going to scramble a few times. He needs one 15-yarder to really make this doable. I think he'll have a couple 4 or 5 scrambles out there. Mahomes, 2 passing TDs. I don't really need to deep dive this. He's thrown at least 3 TDs in 5 out of his last 6, and he's averaged over 2 passing TDs in his last 9 games versus Buffalo. Shakir, 5 catches. I also love his plus 40 yards. It would not let me take that in the same bet. Let me just say that. He is averaging 4.8 catches and 56 yards in 5 games this season. And that's with Allen only throwing 28 times in 5 out of 7 games. Okay. So Shakir has averaged 7 catches and 56 yards in his last 3 games versus Kansas City, which plays into my next bet. Allen, 32 pass attempts. So to go back to the previous set I just told you, Allen has thrown the ball 28 times or less in 5 games this year. He threw 28 times or less in 5 games of all of last season. So it just goes to show you how little he's throwing this year. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm taking all these like Josh Allen stats and throwing them out. I think we see a pre-2025 version of Allen. And to give a little cheap perspective, he's averaged 39 attempts in his last 6 games versus KC.
Yeah, I mean, looking at these bets, because I always do a thing where I look at your bets, I look at my bets, and I make a parlay out of it, and I did that. Yeah, it looks like the rushing attempts and the Allen pass attempts, it looks like they have the betting lines this year have not really. It's not a totality. It looks like they've only looked at what he's done this year, and that's how they set his lines this year. It seems like the Vegas. It seems like the bookies didn't really look at what he's done against the Chiefs. It wasn't like a kind of historical thing. They've only kind of gone on this year, which I thought was pretty interesting because I mean, Allen usually saves his best stuff for us, which is interesting. They didn't kind of adjust that to what he's done against us, which I don't know. Do they know something that we don't?
It worries me a little bit because if you want people to take the over, you're going to make it lower. And if you want people to go under that, you'll make it really high, right? So it's low, but his average is probably 29. So it is above his average for the year. So if you're just saying, if you're one of those guys who just does, what is the average this year? And it's 3 more than his average, you're like, oh, that's kind of high, right? I don't know if people are deep diving to see what he's thrown against Kansas City the past 4 years, right? I was going to go see what his average actually is per game
against Kansas City in lifetime.
No, just against this season period.
Gotcha.
It is pass attempts 28. So if you're just looking at averages, you're like, oh, what is the average? Oh, 32. That's 4 way. No, he's not going to do that. Well, he's averaging 39 against us, and I trust what he's done against us the past 4 or 5 years than what he's done against other random teams this year. And Buffalo's schedule hasn't even been that hard. Not to mention, another element to this is that we're a different team this year. We're scoring more than in a long time. So if he's been averaging 39 against like inferior Kansas City offenses, I mean, what's he going to have to do against? I almost sold. I almost took like 34 or 36 attempts because I think if he's at 39, he's going to have to go above that. But I'll play it safe. That's his actual line, 32.
Yeah, I believe on the same game parlay I did, I think I took Allen 30 rushing attempts and I did six rushing attempts. 6 rushing attempts and 30 passing attempts. Okay. I went a little bit lower.
Okay.
But yeah, I like your bets. I think I did secure 4 catches as well. Yeah, and it's crazy. So Mahomes' actual line is 2 passing touchdowns, but that's like minus 211. So it's like automatic he's going to get that. Most people's 2 passing touchdowns over 1.5 is like minus 130. His is like minus 215. It's like not even like good. It's crazy.
That's interesting. My line came up as 3.
Oh, really? Okay, so it changed a little bit.
His baseline's 2.5, which is basically 3.
Interesting. Well, last week was 2.5. Yeah, when I looked earlier, it was minus 1.5, or it was over 1.5, but it was like minus like 2. It was a high. It was a high one. So
that was more like my gimme one out of this. The one I'm most worried about, honestly, is probably Mahomes 25 plus. The 3 Bills ones, I'm not worried about like at all. I mean, Shakir has become his number 1 receiver. Kincaid's banged up, and Shakir does a really good job against us.
Yeah. No, I like it, Sasha. I bet they will try to ride Cook, but it won't last long. Yeah, I mean it's tough. I honestly almost did a James Cook under 67.5 rushing yards is his line. I almost did an under on that. I mean, he had a big week last week. That was also Carolina though. All right, so
our running defense it's been weird this year. Like it's given up overall yards. It hasn't given up a lot to running backs, but yards per carry, it's given up a lot to a few of the guys that we played. So it really just depends on if a team wants to commit to it or not. Most teams just haven't committed to it because we're scoring a lot more than usual. Yeah, and this is one of the worst Buffalo defenses we faced in a long 100%. Time.
Yeah, it's bad. They are a top 10 scoring defense. Bad run defense. Their pass defense is actually pretty decent. So, but they also have a lot.
That's because they're giving up 150 on the ground.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, and
you don't need a pass on them if you're giving up 150 on the ground.
No Shaq Thompson, no Taylor Rapp, no Ed Oliver. They're missing guys in every second level of their defense. So that's also like
yeah. I mean, it's probably the worst Bills defense maybe you can make an argument that Mahomes has faced.
It's the worst Bill. I think it was the worst Bills defense in the Josh Allen era. So yeah, against Mahomes. Yeah. All right. So Teja and I don't think we had any carryovers. So that's good.
No. Okay.
None.
Wow.
All right. So let's begin here. So I'm going to put in the poll so you guys know what to do to vote as I do this. So here is the poll between myself and Teja's Week 9 bets. So listen as I explain. So first one. Kareem Hunt, 60-plus rushing yards. So if you guys missed it, Pacheco is out this week. They ruled him out officially. I had 60-plus rushing yards for Kareem Hunt. He is the RB1. And he was very weird about talking about if they were going to activate Eli Mitchell. And he also mentioned Carson Steele. So they don't really know if they're going to activate somebody else. And my guess, if they do, I don't think they're going to kind of go away from it. We saw Kareem Hunt get 4 back-to-back games last year, 20-plus carries. Most back-to-back consecutive 20-plus carry games since Larry Johnson era. They could trust him. And again, we have a bye week next week. So if they're worried about aches and pains for Kareem Hunt, it's like, no, like we're going to ride you. And then we have a bye week to rest, my man. So we go ahead and do that. Again, this is the second, this is the 31st run defense in the league. The last time Kareem Hunt played them was in the AFC Championship game, which he had 67 yards rushing, and that was with Pacheco in the lineup. So he had 17 for 67 and a touchdown in that game against them. Looking at the 7 running backs they've faced this year, they are 4 of the 7 running backs have gotten 60-plus rushing yards against them. And I think Pacheco is going to get a lot of touches, or I think Hunt's going to get a lot of touches on Sunday. And really just kind of grind these guys out. It's a bad run defense already. You have a guy like Kareem Hunt coming at you all game long. You're going to tire their butts out. And that doesn't mean that Brashard Smith won't get touches. I just think Kareem Hunt's going to get potentially 17 to 25 carries on Sunday. And if he does, I can see him getting this number, especially against this bad defense with so many injuries on it. And I'll say, yeah, no Shaq Thompson, their linebacker, no Ed Oliver, and no Taylor Rapp. So it's 3 guys on their defense who are out. So Kareem Hunt's going to put his will on these dudes. Number 2, going to a bet that I've pretty much gone through all season so far. I think I've either done Kelsey 30 yards receiving or Kelsey 4+ catches in every bet I've had this year. Kelsey 4+ catches is 6 of 8 this year. Looking at his lifetime against the Bills of having 4+ catches. So in playoff games, he's 3 of 4 of exceeding 4+ catches. And in the regular season, he's 5 of 8. So in total, he is 8 of 12 in his lifetime against the Buffalo Bills, having 4 or more catches against the Buffalo Bills. Again, no Taylor Rapp this week, so they're going to have a reserve safety guarding him, and Shaq Thompson's out, so they're going to have potentially a reserve linebacker trying to cover the middle of the field against Kelsey. So I think Kelsey's on a tear, man, and everyone's seeing it. Kelsey's doing his thing. So, give me Kelsey 4+ catches. I think it's a lock. I mean, every week I think 4+ catches for Kelsey is such a lot. I don't like doing anytime touchdown bets, but this week I'm making an exception because we have Kareem Hunt back, and he's the RB1 this week. And not only is he the RB1, but he's usually our goal line back. And I found some really intriguing numbers on the touchdowns for running backs against the Buffalo Bills. So hear me out, guys. So Kareem Hunt already leads our team in rushing touchdowns. I think he leads our team in total touchdowns with 5. Him and Mahomes both have 4 rushing touchdowns, but he also has a receiving touchdown. So he has 5, and he leads our team in touchdowns. So, I mean, he also probably will be getting more passing down reps this week as well. We saw him do it last week and score a touchdown. But the Bills have given up the second most rushing touchdowns this year. Obviously, they're giving up the second most rushing yards, but they've given up the second most rushing touchdowns. And all of the rushing touchdowns have come within 30 yards of the end zone. So they're most of them have. They had one long run with Bijan Robinson, but most of them have come within 30 yards. So it's red zone or more. So they allowed a rushing touchdown from 4 out, from 7 out, 3 out, 21 yards out, 18 out, 20 out, 30 out, and 18 out. So they're giving out rushing touchdowns. They're giving out a lot Ramondre had 2 touchdowns against them in the red zone or within the 10 yards. Last week, Chuba Hubbard had 1 for 3 yards. The running back from Miami, not A-Chain Teja. Who's the backup running back? The rookie?
Ollie Gordon.
Ollie Gordon had a 3-yard run against them for a touchdown. So they're giving up these small time these red zone goal line touchdowns. So I love that. And then 4, I have under 60.5 total points. So in the 7 games for the Bills, 6 of the 7 games have gone under 60.5 points. In all 8 of the Chiefs games, All 8 of the games have gone under 60.5 total points this year. These are 2 of the top scoring defenses. I know a lot. I think it's the highest scoring over under for the week at 52.5. I mean, it could be 52.5. I just don't think it's gonna be more than 60.5. I mean, people think
Taking the under finally, huh?
I bought a lot of points that I bought a touchdown and more. But I took I'm taking under 60.5. I mean, this game could be 31 to 24. That's still under 60.5. 60.5 is a lot. I don't see it being 34-30, which I've seen some of these experts say 34-30 in shootout. I don't see it. The Bills don't have the weapons, the ammo for it. They really don't have the weapons to kind of go tit for tat with us defensively. So I like that. Again, 8 of 8 of our games have gone under 60.5, and 6 of 7 of their games have gone under 60.5. So, and the only game was that week 1 game against the Ravens. I just don't see it happening. And I do see it scoring a lot. I see them scoring a little, and it'll still give us the under 60.5. And then lastly is Chiefs winning this game with the Bills injuries. All the Bills wins this year have come against bad teams that are under 500. This is the whenever they play a team over 500, they've lost this year. So adding us to that, we're clicking right now on all cylinders. They're dealing with injuries all across the board. Even in the wide receiver room, they can't get any separation. As you guys watched the show this week, I talked about their offensive struggles. Josh Allen's having a hard time against man defenses this year. What do we play mostly? Man defense. The receiver can't get any separation. And one of the things I saw, the line has shifted a lot, but public money is on Buffalo Bills, taking them at home. The line opened up as 1.5. It went 1.5 point favorites. Ended up going back to it ended up going to 2.5. Us being 2.5 point favorites. Now it's back to 1.5. But 60% of the money is on Buffalo money line, and it's about 50-50 as far as the spread goes on that. But I just love the Chiefs here in this game. I think it's a really big show me game for us against Buffalo on a big stage with Jim Nantz and Tony Romo. And that's 25 smackaroos to win $300. But yeah, if I had to go to 2 that I really like, I do like Kelsey 4+ catches, and I do like Kareem Hunt anytime touchdown. Those are the 2 I like the most. Tej, what do you think?
Word of caution on the Kelsey. Bills have not allowed 4 receptions to a tight end all year.
But look at the Titans. No, but look at the team. I looked at that. The only solidified tight end they really played was Mark Andrews week 1. Look at all our teams. They don't really have a tight end guy.
I mean,
Pitts
Juwan Johnson and Hunter Henry have had like 7 reception games this season.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not Hall of Famers. I'm not saying they are, but they have had decent games. They just are statistically number 1 against tight ends in fantasy football.
Yeah.
So caution that. That's all. I like it going the under though.
But yeah, like I said, I bought points on it.
Right. I mean, I like a lot of these. I think Hunt should get 60 by what his metrics have been. Add 10 carries to that, it should equal 60. He's been getting like 30 on like 7 carries. So, Hunt anytime touchdown he gets with 7 carries, so he should get that with like 15 plus carries. What's his over under on carries? Have they listed that yet? I'd say like 14 and a half.
I think it was 14, I think it was 14 if I remember correctly.
Which is crazy because they should add together what him and Pacheco. I guess not add together.
12
they
and a
should
half.
like take 12 and a half. That seems so low. That's what Pacheco had last week. That's with Hunt.
It's
crazy.
5. It's 5 more than his average, which is 7.5 carries a game.
But that's not even like. It's crazy because I think Pacheco's averaged like 12 carries the last 3 weeks. So they're not even taking half of his carries and giving him the Hunt. I just think like 70 or 80% of his carries are going to go to Hunt, but I don't know. I think that's a good bet though. Under sounds right. Unless they're just thinking it's going to be, what's the actual over under? 53 and a half?
It was 52 and a half earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've been scoring a lot. I guess they just figure Bills are going to have to rise to the occasion. I don't know. But overall, yeah, I like the bet. I would probably add a couple of these to one of mine. I'll probably take a couple different. There's a lot of good bets in this game I like. So
yeah, there are.
I'll probably take a couple parlays.
Yeah. So I posted the poll again. I'll put that in there. in the chat. You guys tell us which one you like the best between myself and Teja. Jazzy D, I'm a huge Baker fan. Been a huge Baker fan since his Oklahoma days. I was Baker for Halloween when he was at Oklahoma. So I'm I'm kind of, as I age, I'm aging with Baker for Halloween. I also had no other Halloween ideas this year. I was like, I'll do Baker again. I even had the number 6 wristband Teja. I don't know if you saw that. That's just an added.
I did not see that till now.
Just an added little a prop for the Halloween costume. Yeah, Jazzy D. No, don't worry. I am Chiefs first. Well, I'm a Chiefs first guy. Don't you worry. Just a big Baker guy. That's all. And NFC too. Come on. Oh, Baker's okay then. There you go. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah, definitely not a Broncos jersey. I don't own any Broncos. Nothing. All right. So yeah, these are the 2 bets, guys. So Teja's 25 to win 225, minus 25 to win 300, and no crossovers this week. But yeah, I like a lot of Teja's bets, and I really do think I stopped going with the Kareem Hunt 25 yards rushing, and then I was like, this week he's obviously the guy. He'll be the bell cow. So it's like, okay, I think it is time to do it. Which you all Teja's winning 2 out of 3. Whoa, 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. What? Let's see the results here. Ooh, we got even split right now. All right, let's go to the let's go to it.
Yeah, you have more Chief bets than yours. It's gonna usually win.
That's true. You do have a lot. You do have a lot of Bills bets. Come on,
I do have a lot of Bills bets. You gotta look for the line. You can't just take it because your favorite team's playing.
That's not what I did.
No, I know it's not, but I mean, I've loved Rice's, but dude, his lines just keep going up and up and up. What is this, like eight catches for like 90 yards? Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah. Be interesting if you could bet on targets. Targets would be an interesting bet.
You can on some other apps.
Oh, really? I know. Yeah. I know. FanDuel does not have that. I know DraftKings does not have targets.
Yeah, it's actually the ones that aren't considered like betting apps.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Prize Picks and like the Underdog. Those are the ones that have like that kind of stuff.
Right. Yeah. So 4 for 4. I don't know if anyone's gonna break the tie here. So yeah, guys.
You know who's gonna break the tie?
Who's that?
Big Daddy JD.
Yeah, he is. Susan, what's up? Susan, happy Halloween, Susan. Hope you guys had a good time tonight. Yeah. And again, 4 for 4. The people see it's 4 for 4 Teja, and they're like, you know what? We can't choose against these guys. Now we know it's tied. Nobody wants to be the bearer of bad news. No one wants to break the tie, which is fine. JD will do that, but JD's not going to be. JD's going to be biased about it though. He's going to see my Baker costume. He's going to pick you.
I was going to say he's going to be biased about it and take the one with the more Chief bets in it.
Yeah, but when he sees my Halloween costume, he's not going to like it.
He's also a big point scorer guy. So you might not like your under.
No, but 60.5 though, dude. That's a lot, man. It's a lot of points. I mean, because we could score 34 and they could score 27. Well, actually, no,
that you lose.
They could score 24. So,
Is your 60.5?
60.5.
Okay, so like 33-27 would be okay.
Yeah. Getting to 33 would be tough though. Yeah.
Pushing it. I mean, yeah, it would be tough. It'd be, well, I don't know. Would it? I mean, what? 1 Butker missed extra point? Is that crazy now?
2 touchdowns.
That's one Butker missed extra point and 3 field goals and 2 field goals.
Yeah. Or 2 touchdowns, 2 field goals, that gets you to 20. Another touchdown gets you to 27. And another field, and 2 more field goals. So you have 4 field goals and
3 touchdowns.
2 touchdowns. Yeah. And 3 touchdowns, yeah.
3 touchdowns. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of field goals. So, is he going to attempt another one and miss it?
Yeah, I mean, he honestly hasn't. He honestly hasn't had a lot of. I mean, because we scored so many touchdowns. Like Butker actually has been it's all PATs for him. So he hasn't really attempted many kicks in a long time. So yeah, Susan, that is what we're voting on right now. And I think JD's getting set up for his keys to victory right now. So. And well, look at this. Will's cheating, man. Will, I'm gonna call reinforcements to break the tie.
My kind of guy.
And then,
My kind of guy. You're not cheating. You're not trying, baby.
Yeah.
I like this Will guy, man.
But again, if you guys are just tuning in right now, last week was a good week for the show. Teja went 5 for 5 last week, dominated on the show with his picks. And then we posted this on our Twitter account on Monday. And if you bet on this, I mean, bet of the year. So what some are saying. So yeah. Why are you laughing?
Some are saying.
I'm not saying it. A lot of people are saying it.
I'm just telling you what they said.
But there you go. So still 4 for 4. That's okay. You know, people like the people like seeing us, you know, both happy. So
yeah, I mean, I'll be happy once it wins.
Yes, yeah. That's the only thing that matters.
Votes are nice.
Votes are nice. Votes are nice.
I like votes.
JD got the knowledge that the fans want to hear. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I believe he's setting up for the keys of victory right now. So we will be almost there in a second, guys. Teja, while we wait for that, for JD to get going on that, what do you think of just this game? I know we weren't on the show this week for the like the preview of it, but like, what are your overall thoughts on the game going into it?
Kind of like what I said in my bets. I'm not buying a lot of the trends on the Buffalo side. I know they're struggling. Buffalo at this point is like a step division team. They're not like in our division, but we play them like twice a year most years at this point, right? I mean, like, isn't that what makes your division team? So I think we know each other so well that we just get a different version of them than most teams get. I think if we were terrible, we would play them tough, and I think the opposite is true. I think even if the Buffalo Bills are playing bad, I think they're just going to play us tough and play outside of themselves for at least 1 week. So I think our trends continue. I think we're just going to keep playing good ball. I think defensively, I'm not going to say we struggle because it is still Josh Allen and pretty much the same cast of offensive players he's had previous years. So I do think they're going to look better than they looked, and it's not indicative of our defense and how it plays in that game. I just think you're going to get a good version of Josh Allen this weekend. I'm expecting a tough match. I do think the -2.5 with Bills at home, though, definitely wants to make you take a home team.
100%. That's why I went with us. I mean, obviously, I think we're a better team than them right now because I think the only wins they had are against a bunch of bums. But like, as far as
that's what everyone says about us.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of. But yeah, that was part of the reason why, because 2.5 points, you're taking you're the home team. I mean, in theory, that's about the same. Like, as far as like, you know, you usually get 3 points at home, but then on top of that, you're getting 3 points, and then you're getting the plus 1.5 or 2.5, whatever it was. So, so yeah. I see JD laughing in the backstage right now. Oh man. I see. What you laughing about?
Oh man! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh, when I clicked out, I wasn't expecting that. I'm telling you, I see you, man. I see you. You're rocking. You got to do it, right? That's your guy.
I even got the number 6 wristband.
Oh man! Oh my goodness! Oh man! I needed that. It was good. It was good. I seen a couple of kids walking around here with Bengals jerseys and stuff like that on, and I was like, "Look, I got some jerseys up there at the house y'all could use. I hook y'all up." So, Greg Rose hey guys, that I'm no, you did not miss the keys to victory. I'm gonna go ahead and get through them real quick because I know Marcus got to get there and show that little costume he got on off.
Yeah, that crazy. You got to bake some creamsicle treats.
Yeah. Boy, man, he might get some rocks thrown at you around there now. So,
well, we have a tie. We have a tie in our betting. Do you want to break the tie, JD?
Yeah, of course.
You want to break it real fast?
Yeah,
Go
absolutely.
to Marcus.
Yeah.
That's what you got. Let me put my. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'm official. All right. So who we got here? Yeah. So Teja. All right. Allen, 8+ rushing attempts. Mahomes, 25+ rushing yards. Mahomes, 2+ passing TDs. Shakir, 5+ catches. Allen, 32+ passing attempts. Bet $25 to win $225. Okay, not bad. Marcus. We got Hunt, 60+ rushing yards. Kelsey, 4+ catches. Hunt, anytime TD. Under 60.5 total points. Chiefs, money line win. Oh, man. Those both are pretty good bets. 25 to win 300. Okay. Jeez. It's pretty good. Both of y'all got good ones. I'm going to take another gander at this thing. Allen will definitely have 8+ rushing attempts, no doubt about that. Mahomes, 25+ rushing yards. I do believe that's going to happen. Mahomes, 2+ passing TDs. I could definitely see that. I would prefer running the football, handing the ball off, getting 3 touchdown rushing. I would love to see more of that. Okay, they're very stingy in the red zone. We know that. They do a good job against the pass. Shakir, 5+ catches. Depends on who we going to put on him. If we line him up with Connor, he'll definitely eat on that. Okay, I just think that's their matchup for him to win. We'll just have to see about that. Allen, 32+ passing attempts. Yeah. What's he been, Tej? What's he been? What's he's averaging right now? You know?
It's been low this year. It's been 28 attempts or less in 5 games. But
Yeah.
I looked it up. He averages 39 attempts in his last 6 games against us.
Okay.
Yeah, part of my spiel in the beginning was I think we're just going to see a pre-2025 Allen, not this year's version of Allen.
I got you. Okay. All right. 25 to 25. Marcus Hunt, 60+ rushing yards. I think we should. We got to let him run. Got to let him run. Kelsey, 4+ catches. I do believe that is one of my keys to victory. Hunt, anytime TD. I do believe that. Under 60.5 total points. I do believe that too. Chiefs, money line win. I mean, daggone. Oh, y'all have this. So I'm going to go with this. Okay. Just because I prefer for us to get running touchdowns in the passing, I'm going to go with Marcus's win for the 300.
There you go.
Go on this one. But both of y'all got great ones, man. I can't, Tej, I really can't go anything against yours, man. Seriously, I can't. I mean, both of y'all solid. Y'all solid. So,
cool.
Can y'all get a tie? Let me put it this way. Shoot, everybody put your money on either one. Y'all going to win. That's how I look at it. Okay? All right? So I'm going to put $50 to go ahead and win all of this. So I'm going to bring in bank $525 for 50.
Let's do it.
There it is.
Let's do it.
All right? So y'all pretty even on this.
The fan vote was split. It's still 4-4. Yeah, we're bringing you to break the tie, and everyone's still split on it.
I believe it. I do believe it. Shakira, I mean, shoot. I mean, that's, hey. What?
Yeah, I mean, based on the numbers, he's their go-to guy. I mean, receiver-wise.
Yeah, he gets us good, too. He's averaged 7 catches a game against us the last 3 games.
Yeah.
Shakira?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they got them tight ends now. I think they're going to try to work. If they try to match us up with our linebackers, they might try to be there.
We've been good against. Actually, both these teams have been good, really good against linebackers.
So you mean tight ends?
I'm sorry, tight ends. Our linebackers have been good against tight ends.
Yeah. So
All right, JD. I'm gonna send you back to the backstage so we get your intro all queued up.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's rock and roll, baby. Let's
do it, baby. Let's do it. All right, everybody. You know what time it is. It's week 9. It's time for Keys to Victory with our guy, former Chiefs tight end, Jason Dunn. And we're going to be going into the dungeon to hear what JD's got to say about this AFC showdown against the Buffalo Bills. Without further ado, sending you guys to the dungeon. Enjoy.
Lock in, Chiefs Kingdom. Jason Dunn's dropping dimes. 10 keys to victory. It's football time. He's been in the trenches. He's battled the best. Breaking down the matchups. Forget all the rest. From a home to the defense, the blueprint is clear. JD's got the knowledge that the fans want to hear. Keys to the game. Straight from a pro. How the Chiefs take the win? He's letting you know. Lock in, Chiefs Kingdom. Jason Dunn's dropping dimes. 10 keys to victory. It's football time.
You best believe the Chiefs are down there for business and blood. Woo-wee! Hey, what's going down? Hey, welcome to another episode and edition of Down in the Dungeon with JD. Keys to victory, baby. Look, this is going to be an exciting week. It's going to be an exciting week. We kind of know what's on the line. We got two teams who trying to come back, let everybody know who they are. The Chiefs has been on that march for the past few weeks. We have been virtually unstoppable. The only one that's been able to stop us is ourselves. That's been the very first start of the season. That's all it's been. It's been us doing the things. It hasn't been what other teams are doing to us. It's been our self-inflicted wounds that's been hurting us. But guess what? Hey, we are back in town in Buffalo. We love going up there to Buffalo go play. You know, you hear all these things of people jumping on the tables and have a great atmosphere up there. Hey, look, the Bills are going to do what they do, okay? They got a great fan base, but all I see on Twitter is every time the Chiefs do something, got a little bit of victory, some success, it's a Bills fan crying. That's all they've been doing, crying and shedding tears. Oh, well, the Chiefs get out the cows. Oh, the Chiefs, they done cheated them out again. And sometimes I see it on that side. What's in the Schefter, the referee? Oh, he's going to be calling the game. And hey, man, baloney. Leave all that alone. We don't worry about none of that. All we worried about is the guys out there on the field that's going to be doing the work. That's what it's going to take. Anytime you go out there for a battle, you got to will yourself to win. It ain't going to be no different this week. So what we're going to do, we're going to work through these keys to victory. Hey, I know you was out here. Y'all was checking it all out this Halloween. Hey, ghouls and goblins was all around the place. I took the girls out. They had a great Halloween, going out getting the candy. Then we came home. We started giving some candy out. So guess what? On offense, we got a lot of candy. We got a lot of sweetness out there. And we're going to give it a whole lot to that Bills defense is what we're going to do. Okay, we're going to start here. Key victory number 1, right? We have to exploit the Bills' weakness. We have to exploit their weakness. What's their weakness? Hey, the run. It is stopping the run. They're at the bottom of the field as far as in the NFL, stopping the run. We got to keep that same thing going. We have to. Look, we got very talented wide receivers. We got the best quarterback in football. They know this. It's not a secret. The whole NFL knows. The whole pundits know. Everybody knows in Alaska, all around the world. The Chiefs got Travis Kelce, Xavier Worthy, Rashid Rice is back. Hollywood Brown is here. Everybody's EGE. Everybody's eating. Juju Smith-Schuster looking like his old self up there in Pittsburgh. We got a lot of sweetness out there, but we got to run the daggone football. That's what we have to do. We look at our linemen. We can't give a pass rush to them. We got a daggone run the football. That's right there. Key to victory number 2. Hunt and Smith. That's the dynamic duo this week. Hunt and Smith. All I seen. Talking about the whole theme of Halloween. Tag team, dynamic duos, Batman and Robin. You know, in our day it was like Mork and Mindy. Okay, that's my time. Okay, that's my time. When we talked about one of the Three Stooges, we let Mitchell come in too. That's what it's gonna be. Okay, but we gotta let Hunt Smith eat. Marcus and them already set you up with a nice bet. Hunt's gonna get over 60 plus yards. Anytime touchdown, you gotta go with him. Let the young fella let him eat. Let him eat too. Okay, he's been doing it. Let him eat. Number 3, continue to feed Kelce the tight ends. All right, that's gonna open up play action. The run's gonna do it. Open up the play action. That's what's gonna help us out. Now, right here, I want Travis Kelce to go ahead and set the record. My guy, Priest. Priest is one of those guys. Love success. You give him all the accolades. But for him, he's happy as somebody else that can surpass him. Travis Kelce come up here, already surpassed Tony as far as on the record list. Now they got the time to do it with Priest. Hey, do it up in Buffalo. Why not? Go on, get it done in Buffalo. Right? Number 4, protect PM15 at all costs. Let me continue to say this, reiterate to you all guys. Our offensive line's got to do a much better job than they did last week. Protect the pack. They have to. So I think Jalen Moore, he might have like a little sickness or illness. We don't quite know. I hope he's okay. I hope he's all right. Hope he's all right. And Mike Caliendo, if he's in there in the trade, hope his back is fine. If he's not, Caliendo, hey man, sit that tail down and make sure you stop the pass rush. But we got to protect PM15 at all costs. Number 5, big time players make big plays. EGE is what it is, baby. I done went through it. I done told you what it's all about. Xavier Worthy, Rasheed Rice, Hollywood Brown, Juju Smith-Schuster, Tyquan Thornton, Remigio comes in. We got them around everywhere, baby. We do. We got nothing but sweetness and candy all around, okay? Hey, let's go out there and give them some, all right? That's what we're going to do, keys to victory on the offensive side. Let's talk about it on the defensive side, on the side of football. Let's go there, baby. Let's go there. I've already said this. You know, we can't be afraid to take shots against these guys. We can't. But also, too, we can't be so arrogant enough that we just going to throw the football down their throats because they're going to be expecting it. That's what they're going to be expected. Now, I know their secondary is a little hurt. They're a little dinged up, but they're just going to sit guys around there. Sean McDermott knows Andy. Very good head coach. Very good, was a good coordinator, okay? I know Sean. We came out here, young whippersnapper. We was in Philly together. Sean is a good man. Like everything about Sean. Sean is going to be ready. He understands this. This is important for him and the entire team. I think Josh Allen tried to, it's just another game, what I'm going to say like that. No, it's not. No, it's not. He knows that. Okay, so we're going to talk about keys to victory on defense. What's the first thing we have to do? Hey, we got to shut down their main Buffalo. Yeah. Shut down their main Buffalo. Who is that? That's Josh Allen. J.A. We know that. And then who comes back running? Mr. Cook. Stop them. Okay? We playing Indians with Buffalo. Okay? When we was out there in the plane, we would always go out as Indians and we cook some things up. So let's make sure we go ahead and we put some of those buffalo meat on the grill. We're going to do some of that. Let's bring some of that back home. Okay? It's getting wintertime. We want to put a little, some of that hide on us too. A little bit of that fur. How about we do a little bit of that too? Okay? Number 2 thing we have to do. Hey, bring pressure. Yes, sir. Bring pressure all day. All day. Why do we bring pressure? To stop right there, the main Buffalo. We talked about that. Josh Allen is looking to run the football. That's what he's going to do. Josh Allen is thinking, I'm going to sit back here, pat, go. That's what I'm going to do. We didn't see it too many times. We talked about spying him. We need to do that. But if we stop the run with Cook, then we can bring pressure. Bring pressure even when they run the football. We're going to plug up all the gaps and all the holes. Don't give them nowhere to run. Nowhere to run. You know why? Because the guys they have on the outside, they don't get open. They don't get open. Now, Marcus, I sent you a little video. I don't know if you have it, if you could show that, okay? But we understand that they're a little limited on the outside. We know. Shakira's like the only one that they really got. Palmer, they say, you know, he's still trying to come around. Samuel's not really doing anything. Keon Coleman, he ain't what they thought he was going to be.
Nothing. The short version, nothing. I haven't seen anything from him because he hasn't had the opportunities, because the opportunities don't make themselves available. He just doesn't get open fast enough.
Steve Smith himself is letting everybody know he just doesn't get open. He's not a threat out there. We know that. He's not a threat. But they do have 3 tight ends that do a great job. Kincaid, Knox, and they got the young guy from Georgia Tech. Really talented guy, okay? I think they're going to run a lot of 12 and 13 personnel so they can run the football, 1, play action, number 2, and they're looking for the matchup. That's what they're looking for. So I'm looking for Josh Allen, more short passes, tight ends. They're looking to get him open, okay? Number 3 thing we have to do, hey, we know what this is. This is a game of will. This is a game of will. It's going to boil down to who wants it more. And it's going to start out from the very beginning. Who's going to come out here and set the tone of the game from the start? Once you start that, that's where the rest of the game is going to go. So we can't come out the gate slow like we did last week, throwing the football and guys not we ain't running the ball like we should. If we know it's a weak spot, like we talked about it, we know it's a weak spot on their defense. You got to run the football. Keep the ball out of their hand. But this is going to be a game of will. That's what it's all about, especially up here in Buffalo. Especially up here in Buffalo. Number 4 thing we have to do. Hey. Here we go. And we said this. Make them pass the football. One-dimensional. That's what we want to do. We want to make them one-dimensional. Okay? We don't want Cook cooking on us. We don't. We don't want him, Josh Allen, taking off running on us. We don't. We plug every hole up. When we bring pressure, we stop all the gaps, everything like that. You let Josh Allen sit back here as a statue with nowhere else to run. Let him try to beat you with his arm. Okay? He'll give a couple up. We done got a couple from him. We know that. Guess what? Secondary, Baldu, McDuff, Crime Dogs, Baldu, Watson, Baldu, about that time, Cook, Connor, whoever it is out there, time is now. Get the young boy, Noah Williams out there. That's what we got to do, okay? Number 5 thing has to happen with keys to victory, all right? Woo! Hey, special teams. Cannot be mid. Can't be mid. Now, I use this word mid. One of our former players is supposed to be dropping an album. Oh, Kadarius Toney. I think one of his songs is called Mid. Hey, good luck to the young fella. Good luck to you. I hope you drop the album and it goes platinum. I hope it does. I hope it does. But I hope what you're going to come out with, we sitting over here And we're looking, and that sucker come out to be mid. Our special teams have been a disappointment these past few weeks. They really have. No other way to say it. It's been absolutely horrendous. Embarrassing. We haven't been able to get up the field on returns. We've been giving up too many yards, covering. Buckner got back on track. The reason he's been kicking it out the stadium, doing a great job. Good to see Buck back. But when I said a game of will, it's going to take our special teams to make some plays, put us in a position. That's what it's about, especially special teams. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I tell you what, the holding calls, the penalties, that's got to end. I don't know what's been said, how it's been told, but daggone it. It's like some jokers trying to get told fired. I hope it ain't the case. I hope it ain't the case. And I told y'all when my old coordinator said a long time ago, you try to get me fired, I'm going to take some of y'all with me. So it's time for special teams to set up. Set up. Come on, Remigio. Go get you one. Go get you one. Now, it's my keys to victory. Let me say this. We're closing. I talked about will. I talked about when you're in a battle, your mind's got to want to take over. I have a nephew who's been in a hospital. A lot of y'all know who he is. Y'all been praying for him. Chad Dunn. Y'all doing an amazing job. I love y'all for all of that. I have. Thank you so much. And my family thanks for all the prayers. I'm going to tell you about a man who has a will. A man that has a determination that regardless of what's being said around him, what other doubt other ones have, he has an unbelievable will other people just can't quite understand and match. And see, I'm on his team. Been on this team my whole life. We've been together our entire lives. It's my nephew. He's like my brother. When I talk about will, I look at will of that type of measure. When I think about the determination, the perseverance over all the things that you go through and deal with, that's the will I'm talking about. See, our Chiefs have, and I'll say this week, this is where we right the ship. This is where everything turns for us. We talking about getting our lick back. We talked about how everybody had doubt about us. Now some are starting to sing our praises a little bit, trying to come back up. Oh, look at the Chiefs starting to come here. We didn't doubt, not once. There's been a lot of criticism, a lot of different ways. People couldn't wait. It's almost like when we watch Monday night, when Rashid Rice did something wrong, immediately they come on and put, Rashid Rice, yada, yada, this, and that. It was like, okay, y'all been waiting for this. Y'all had it in your back pocket. Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to set the tone for the game. We're going to set the tone right now for the NFL. They didn't say they had a clear winner or somebody who's going to come out the AFC. But this right here, this is the game we do it. This is the game we let everybody know we back. We mean business. We taking everything and everybody. We getting all takers. We're going to start up there in Buffalo. Guess what? This is Halloween. The Grim Reaper's going to come pay y'all a visit. So y'all better be ready. And even if you are, it don't matter. You're going to have to pay the due. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Be coming for you.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.